It's nice that this is already full. I might build a second of those factories if I had the resources. I need more planter boxes. I guess planter boxes require wood, so it would be nice to deliver wood there. Don't really know where I wanted to put this. Oh, and there's ash as well. Should be considering that. So I need to set the filter for ash. Also, I should deliver coal to this place. So this is where the ash is going. For now it's not landing anywhere, but I guess the ash line will have to go through at some point. Okay, wood is needed in a few different recipes, so it would be good to put that on the bus as well. Probably just down here. And then it will go backwards for a bit. Will it? Yes. Possibly. Need to think about that. I guess so. For now it can go backwards. So logs do not have so many different recipes. I might just not put logs on the bus actually. Or maybe just stop using logs on the bus once they are through there. Once they go to these wood processing units, which they should do now. Like that. So this takes 4 seconds and uses 4 logs, so I guess 2 inserters might be good enough. I wonder what happens if I use logs as the fuel for this. I might just try it out. So they have a fuel value of 4 megajoules. And the raw coal has 3 megajoules. The log doesn't say if it has any spent result, basically. And the wood also doesn't say, so what if I maybe just use wood as the fuel for these machines? Maybe they will then not produce ash. And then I don't have to deal with ash. Except for the last piece of coal that was in there. Okay, actually I wanted to make this, but I need more planter boxes. And that was why I wanted to bring this wood to the left. I'm basically just exchanging right-looking belts for left-looking belts. Now I need to bring that to the correct place. Which is here. Maybe I could go through there. This should work. And theoretically I also don't need to bring raw coal there if they can use up wood. But I don't know if I want to trust this process to actually work. Okay, this has 12 products finished. This only one, and this also only one. I guess the tree seedlings don't reach these places enough. And I guess planter boxes are used up by this machine. That's why I can't make too many of those botanical nurseries. And probably I don't need many trees anymore. So this is now working at speed 1. Full speed, I guess that now takes 40 seconds. As promised in the crafting recipe. And I guess I didn't connect this belt to the other log belt. Now basically one cycle starts where I need to make sure that enough free seedlings actually arrive here, so that I can produce all the wood that I could produce. Another botanical nursery would require glass and more iron plates. Iron plates are easier to get. Okay, the glass is not yet going on the bus. Which it should eventually. I I don't think these symbols mean that I could just have them next to each other like this and they would share water. I guess I need to actually provide water to each individual factory. I guess 2 inserters should be good enough for one machine. And 1 inserter for the output should also be good enough. So now I should produce 3 times as many tree seedlings as before. You can see the production is wobbling around, but it's wobbling at a higher level. I guess that is understandable because not always, I guess it only counts when one product is actually finished at 100%, and only then in the diagram it is shown. Now I will check whether actually enough of the tree seedlings arrive, and I will make sure that the trees that are being produced are put into the forestries. The faster these machines work, the faster, of course, also the tree seedlings get used up, so I might have to produce even more. Okay, there are enough planter boxes now. I might just get them through to this machine. So this can produce sap trees again. I might have a different kind of bus or a different setup for making those trees and for making these sap trees and sap items. I guess they can be properly separated from the rest of the production line. They have very special needs. And that is easier to compartmentalize. I wonder if research happened recently. I guess all of the planter boxes are taken for the tree purposes at the moment, so I removed some inserters so that some of these planter boxes can actually go through to the research. I guess this needs to get ash faster. Is there anything it doesn't need to get that fast? Not really sure. Maybe the output could be smaller. Like that. Thinking about how exactly I want to rebuild this. Maybe I will have a bit of ash going away and going back in here, and then this ash actually can go into the factory again. I think it's a little bit faster now, but maybe not. Probably depends on how much ash actually lands there. Maybe I can make this a cycle. The problem is now that I don't want too much ash to be introduced there. And probably this coal won't be used up quick enough to provide enough ash. I'll have to see how this goes and just follow any problems to that source if that ever becomes a problem. Okay, now the seedlings for the trees actually reach this factory. So more and more logs are produced. I might just destroy this path again and the whole wood processing unit up there. Of course, it's annoying how the direction changes, and then the flashlight as well. I guess this can also go away after I clean up this part. This needs to stay. So some wood is going through, making more planter boxes, which somehow helps in producing more wood in the end. Can't go through there, that's sad. Pipes are quite thick. I think they might have made this whole running and destroying things a bit smoother. But okay, I guess the rest of the game is nice. Except for the complicatedness. But I guess I brought that upon myself with installing this mod pack. So I'm trying to get rid of all the trash in my inventory that I can put into certain machines. And then I could probably start some other processing line. I will just make another one of these. And that should be enough then. Hopefully for quite some time. If you have any opinions on which game I might play next, because I'm not sure if I want to play Factorio all day, you can tell me in chat. I think Potion Craft or Path of Exile is currently on the cards. I guess I even have made most of these things on this tab so far. It's probably time to make something else. So if I had fish, I could make this wind turbine. Would be interesting just to try it out, but I'm not sure if I want to build many of those. I might build one of those light armors to have more inventory space. Also, I might change my color. If you have any ideas for a color that I might have, you can tell me. Now I'm green. Green as trees, maybe. I think kerogen processing would be nice. If I find it. Well, it's not there. I guess because I can't do it in my inventory. So I can make shale oil in a retorter. And this shale oil then can't really be dealt with at the moment. So maybe I can do more things with ash. Which would be separating ash. Don't know where this recipe might be found. If it's findable at all in this menu. Okay, this is how I get rid of kerogen. But I would have to store the shale oil somehow.